What's up, everybody? Sean back for Week 17 NFL picks, and I hope you guys had a rockin' holiday season between New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. Oh my God, all the holidays at this time have eves, you know? You get the double party. You get the Christmas Eve party and Christmas party and New Year's Eve party and the New Year's Day party. Oh my God. I hope you guys have been doing as much partying as I have. I know I got absolutely hammered on New Year's Eve to bring in the new year. So hammered, in fact, that I passed out at the party I was at, and people took pictures with me, which is funny. I respect that. I respect them doing that. So anyways, hope you guys had a great holiday season. I know I did. All right, last week I went 2-3, which is not very good. I still can't seem to get back on the winning side of things here, despite my best efforts. But hopefully I'll turn it around this week because, as I've mentioned several times throughout these last couple of weeks, I do not want to have a losing season for the first time in 5 years doing this. I want a winning season. So this is like my final push, and so let's see if I can go ahead and get over that fence and make it to the winning side of things and get off this losing side that I've been on. All right, let's get into the picks. The first game I like this week is the New York Jets, who are -3 over the Buffalo Bills. The Jets have something to play for. The Bills don't have anything to play for. Simple facts right there, which really should tell you how the game's going to go. The Jets are a better team, I think, than the Bills as well, and the Jets make the playoffs with a win. The Bills, with a win, decrease their draft pick and have a worse draft pick. So who do you think's going to win? I go with the Jets here. Jets, -3. Take them. The next game I'm going to look at is the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are -11 over the Cleveland Browns, despite the fact that Pittsburgh will not make the playoffs, in my opinion, because the Jets will win their game, which will knock Pittsburgh out. I still think Pittsburgh is going to stomp Cleveland here. They are not happy they lost last week to a depleted Baltimore team who lost their starting quarterback, starting receiver, and starting running back to injuries, among others. But those are the three major ones right there. And Pittsburgh lost last week to Baltimore, which would have been a huge win for them in order to secure a playoff victory. Now they need the Jets to lose to the Bills, and they need to pull out a win against Cleveland to make the playoffs. I think the Jets win, therefore Pittsburgh is out of the playoffs, but I still think they're mad about this loss last week, and they're going to end the season against a third-string quarterback because Johnny Manziel, I don't believe, is playing. Last I checked anyways, he had a concussion. He might not make it for the game, so I believe Austin Davies will be taking over. So I think Pittsburgh's just going to come out here and smash them. So let's go with Pittsburgh -11 over the Cleveland Browns. Take them. All right, the next game we're going to look at is the Chicago Bears, who are +1 over the Detroit Lions. In a meaningless game for both teams, I like Chicago here +1. You've got Adam Gase, who is the offensive coordinator over in Chicago, possibly interviewing for the Dolphins job, also the Eagles job, and I believe maybe Cleveland I read as well. So he's a hot commodity right now, so I think he's going to really game plan to show his final interview, if you will. You could say this is his final display as an offensive coordinator, that he could really put on a show and show what he's got. So I think this Chicago Bears team here comes out firing and wins this game because, again, I think Detroit really sucks. I mean, not that the Bears are much better, but I think they are. So let's take the Bears +1 over the Detroit Lions. Take them. All right, and the final game I'm going to look at is the Green Bay Packers, who are -3 over the Minnesota Vikings. Last week, I inaccurately predicted both of these teams, saying that the Vikings would lose to the Giants, and they crushed them, and saying that the Packers would go ahead and win their game. And they didn't. Against Arizona. And they didn't. In fact, they got crushed. So, this week, I'm going to try again with these teams, and I'm going to say that the Packers are going to win -3 over the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this is a big game for playoff implications for both of these teams. And frankly, I'm just betting on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers because they have the experience, whereas Minnesota is a young, up-and-coming team and do not have the big game experience that the Packers and Rodgers do. So, let's go with Green Bay here, -3. Sorry, Gio. Take them. All right, so that wraps up my picks for Week 17. It's been a great season, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking it out. I'm going to link some stuff down below in the description this week since it's the last week of the season and we're hitting playoff time here. I'm going to link the NFL YouTube Prognosticator page, which all these guys and girls that do these picks are on there. You've got some people like, the standards, GioKnows, Hatbox Kid, Halfmoons Picks, Billy B, my former partner in Team Take'em, which I gave a little bit of a shout out to this week with the Take'em. You guys who have watched the videos before probably caught that. He did win our fantasy championship, me versus him this week. I was projected to win. He ended up beating me by like 30. Congratulations, Billy B. Great season. I'll see you next season in that. So I gave that little Take'em thing there as a tribute to him. So you've got Billy B. Does these videos. Did I say GioKnows? I don't know if I did or not. King Poetic. Poetic Kid. There's a new girl that's doing them, or I just saw her at least, I should say. Elena. Hang on. Elena Ermie. I apologize, I had to double check that. I just started watching her stuff last week. I just saw that she was on the YouTube Prognosticators page. So you've got a lot of people that do these picks, guys. Make sure to check the link down below. Again, I will leave the YouTube channels of the people that do these that I just mentioned, as well as the YouTube Prognosticator page where all of these people go and post their videos, so you'll be able to find all that stuff there. So if you're looking for some more insight into the games, great spot to check out some more information on that. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys come playoff time next week. Take them.